Welcome to football season here in WHBW, your one stop for all things handball. Chilly day, I'd say. As the good guys are trying down the Copley Indians out here in beautiful Granger, Ohio. If I'm bouncing up and down and so I can stay warm. Because it's mighty cold today, but we'll still play nonetheless. Weather going to be in the 40s, maybe reach the 30s. It should be fun to say the least. You see Coach Brent right there. He's talking things over with the two umpires and the Copley softball coach. Don't know her name. I apologize in advance. What I won't apologize for is the fact that, wow, look at that. We got the lineups right there. Wow, how about that? I try to move it up a little bit. Should be entertaining today. It is softball right here in WHBW. The good guys are trying to pick up the win. Not only is it the home opener, it is the opening day game of the 2025 season. Everybody having fun, everybody enjoying each other out there. Let's hope it continues throughout the game. Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. Hello, everybody. You know who I am. I'm Tommy Maroon for WHBW. Hit the like button, subscribe, and bell icon. Woo! It's real chilly. Yes, it is. But we're going to play some softball nonetheless. Don't worry, the weather should get better by at least 2 weeks from now, if not more. Regardless, we're going to have a blast tonight. Good guys, Copley Indians, my dad's alma mater, and our big rival we've had for a very long time. So we'll see who wins this game. So the softball team's going to take the field, getting ready for what should be a dandy. Try and find everything. I think that banner's blocking. Of course, we only have one senior in softball, which I found hard to believe when I just came here. I'm like, really? Just one senior? But it's the first baseman, Paige Kramer. But anyways, losing my train of thought, the baseball team's got 11 seniors. Of course, you can't see the senior banners from up there, but take my word for it. Take my word for it. Anyways, pitching for us is Kate Murray. Catching is also Reedy. First, Paige Kramer once again. Second, Riley Hogue. Third, Kylie Martin. Short, Alexis Much. Left is Kaylin Carmody. Center is Lily Horton. And right, Katie Grimes. Now, Scarlett Backus leads off for the Copley Indians, followed by Caroline Deegan, Alexis Walker, J.C. Collins, Addie Stewart, Carmen Kunat, Sienna Myers, Madison Maxwell, and Allison Martin. There we go. I got it. I'm so good at what I do. The umpires today, I don't know who they are, but I do know that they'll do a good job today. So Scarlett Backus gets up to the dish. I almost said circle, but that's where, of course, Kate Murray is. We should be ready for a dandy. Backus leads off for the Indians. We're almost right for the game to begin. Yeah, I think the banner's blocking, but anyways, here we go. Hornets Indians. First pitch is taken for a strike. Great to have you aboard. Time Maroon as your play-by-play announcer. Who else would it be on a chilly late March day? It's supposed to be spring, but sure as all anything doesn't feel like spring. That one misses 1-1. United 7 innings. And remember, softball goes a wee bit faster than baseball. Don't know why, but that's always been the case. Ooh, that one almost didn't make it. In fact, it didn't make it. 2-1 to Bacchus. Hopefully this game goes by fast because everybody's staying really cold. Gotta stay warm to say the least. That one misses low. It's 3-1 after the first pitch was a strike to begin the season. Of course, we're now Division 3 in softball, as they made 7 divisions for softball, as you know by now. There we go, 3-2, taken for a strike. And now Bacchus with a full count. Both fists up, that's what it means. Full count for the umpire. And everybody here, of course, here's your payoff. Oh, reaches out, hits one of you out to center. Good catch, one gone. Good catch. Was that, you might be wondering? It was the center fielder, of course, Willie Hornet. Caroline Deegan. She's your batter. And here comes the first pitch. Strike 1-0-1. Caroline Deegan will be the pitcher today for the Indians. In fact, they don't have a DP like us. Where's Michaela Euler, our DP? But we'll get to our lineup in a minute. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Inning number 1. But it's 0-0. I have to admit, Bacchus did hit good contact, good metal. That one misses low 2-1. Because it ain't wood in high school or college. It's metal, aluminum to be exact. 2-1. Kate Murray wants to go. And 3-1. Alexis Walker waiting patiently on deck. And he's set again. Kate Murray again ready. Here comes your 3-1. Ooh, taken for a strike, 3-2. So again, similar story to the last at bat. It was 0-1, then 3-1, and now it's 3-2. Except this at bat ends with a walk. First base run of the game, obviously that's bound to happen as Alexis Walker comes up to the circle, excuse me. They have a pinch runner for Deegan, which makes sense considering the fact that she is the pitcher. It'll be Capper, number 22. Don't know the first name. I know it begins with an A, so it says so right there at least. Should I ask for the first names of the bench players too, but I didn't. Snap throw way over the head. Run goes down to second. Ball dies in the grass. And of course, that's a thing that differs from BW's baseball and softball fields. It is a grass field here at Highland, here, down here, and up there for baseball. So much for a double play, but those are so hard to get in softball, if you know what I mean. So hard to get double plays in softball, probably because it's only 60 feet down the bases, if I'm not mistaken, if not fewer. 2-1. Chilly day, to say the least. As you can tell, ain't nobody in long sleeves, or short sleeves, excuse me, which ultimately makes sense. You can't really do that. That'd be almost impossible. Ball 3 to Alexis Walker. J.C. Collins waits on deck. 3-1. Copley always a tough school. They usually do a good job. That's 2 walks issued by Kate Murray. J.C. Collins with a chance to blow this thing wide open early. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I sure as heck hope it doesn't happen. Timmer's gonna make sure it doesn't happen, hopefully. All right, there we go. Coming back in there with a strike. Oh, one. Ain't nobody tuning in. That makes me kind of sad. Where is everybody? I don't know. Oh, one sun finally making its way out there. There's a pitch coming up. There's a ball, 1-1. Jumping out of the crouching, catching position was also Reedy. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kate Murray, your pitcher. And she bounces out 1. 2-1. Kate's really struggling to find the dish out here today. But, as you know, it's far from panic season. It's only the first game of the season and only the first inning of the season, too. Uh-oh, ball got away. And she couldn't find it. Also couldn't find it. It was right behind her, quite literally behind her. She couldn't see it. Hattie Stewart waits on deck. There's a pop-up, and who's going to catch that? Nobody. Paige laughing, Elsa laughing. That's always a good sign. So it's a full count, 3rd full count we've seen today. As Kate's really having to work out with her right arm. That cannot be easy. Looks like me whenever I'm wee bowling. And the bases are loaded. Plays anywhere, though. Hattie Stewart's up. Just whenever I wee bowl, I bowl almost as if I'm like a softball player. It looks like my arm's going to pop out of its socket. Yeah, I need to really calm down my wee bowling stance in real life. And there's a run, maybe 2, maybe 3 as that one rolls all the way to the wall. This is going to be trouble. Throw down Alexis, throw down a 3rd. A bases clearing triple for Hattie Stewart. Well, that's not what you wanted. Killing Carmody. Might go right through her. Lily had to back her up. Herman Kunat's up. Courtesy of Stewart's triple. It is a 3-0 ball game. Strike 1 taken. So Kate's got to bounce back. She will bounce back. Don't worry, folks. That was the first hit given up today after walking them loaded. All right, there we go. 0-2. That's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Riley, how are you? Good, thank you. Now here comes 0-2. Ooh, a little outside, making it 1-2. Kunat is the left fielder for Copley. This kid's trying to get something going. 1-2 coming up. Rolls it. This time Elsa was all over it. No one better. 2-2 afterwards. Once upon time 0-2. Still 2-2. Fouled back. Anyway, I've lost track of how many pitches Kate has thrown today. Well, it certainly has to be around 20. Somewhere around that neighborhood. Score 1 out, giving them 3 runs and a bunch of full counts. Think she went. Yep, 2 gone. Some good bounce back right there as Sienna Myers, the second baseman's up for Copley. Already a 3-0 ball game because Hattie Stewart hit a bases clearing triple out to left. 3 runs, 1 hit. And we have committed an error. Kaylin Carmody, I assume she's a freshman because I haven't heard that name yet. Is that or a sophomore? Regardless, this is her first game playing softball on the varsity level. 2-0, misses again. K. Murray still got this. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry. Down by a field goal to the pesky Indians. 3-0. On deck, Madison Maxwell. Woo! Chilly once again. I said that earlier today, but you get the gist. And on 3-0, she launched her 4th batter of the game, 4th batter of the inning, but it's all right. That's right, we do have 2 down. Madison Maxwell is up. Already ahead 3-0 are the Copley Indians. There we go, 0-1. So 4 walks issued by Kate so far today. 1 strikeout, 3 runs given up, 1 hit. 1 hit may sound good. Everything else could use a little work for now. Who thought about dancing down to second? There was number 10 in Myers. Jenna Myers at third. Addie Stewart's at third. Jenna Myers at first, excuse me. Reaches out and rolls 1 foul, and now Kate's a strike away from dancing out of this inning. So she ain't really dancing. She's gonna be pretty fortunate to get out of the inning. If she can, let's hope she can. Ooh, high and away, 2-2. High and away. Kate's going to be in the hole to kick things off, which will kick off now. Things like those will happen. Coach Brent talking things over with the good guys. Let's look at our starting lineup, shall we? Yes, we shall. Alexis Much leads off, followed by Lily Horton, followed by Kate Murray, followed by Elsa Reedy, followed by Paige Kramer, followed by Kylie Martin, followed by Michaela Euler, followed by Riley Hogue, followed by Kaylin Carmody, followed by nobody. Because Katie Grimes is not hitting. Who we have to deal with? We will have to deal with Caroline Deegan in the circle today. Catching for her, the only player that did not come up to bat for the Indians in that first thing. Allison Marks. At first, Addie Stewart, who had that bases clearing triple. At second, Sienna Myers. At third, Scarlett Backus. Short, Alexis Walker. Left, Carmen Kunat. Center, J.C. Collins. And right, Madison Maxwell. Ah, yes, we're almost ready to begin. Alexis will kick things off here in the bottom half of the first inning where the good guys are already down 3-0, but it's all right. Far from panic time yet, even if we lose him. It's only the first game of the season. You still got 13 more conference games to follow. Alexis Much says, you know what, we need to get 3 runs back. Let's hope we got 3 runs back. I'd love to get 3 runs back. I'd love to get more than 3 runs back, if you know what I mean. Won't happen. I tell you, that ball goes foul. Never mind. I won't tell you. Look good. That was swung, but unfortunately, that thing wound up going foul. Alexis, the shortstop for the good guys. Deegan lets it go. That's sang in our direction. 0-2. 0-2 your count. And here it comes. Alexis watches. Good eye. 1-2. I don't know how these fellas stay warm out here. I know I'm not. I'll never stay warm. You know that by now. Good eye. 2-2 after it was once upon a time. 0-2. Alexis, the batter, of course. A lot of people wearing snow hats out here, which makes sense. And Alexis hits one out to center field, but I think that's going to be caught. Good play there by J.C. Collins. That was a good hit, too. Willie Horton's up. See what Willie can do. Alexis hit that one hard, but hit right to count. Ooh, that one rolls. Once again, looks like me wee bowling. I know. I'm pretty sure we all know how to bowl a strike and power throws, and of course, 100 pins in Wii Sports Resort. There's a pop up high foul heading for the road. Uh-oh, car coming by. Oh, you guys, that would be a very unhappy car owner. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, just got to aim it perfectly on the bumper, on top of the bumper, and then make it fall down, and all the pins fall down with it. Just short. 2 gone. Good play there by Alexis Walker. As Lily can't find herself on base. But Kate Murray trying to help out her own cause by getting what would be our first hit of the ball game. Kate Murray trying to maybe hit some frustration out of that tough top half of the first. Wouldn't that be nice, folks? Ball one outside. 1-0, 3-0 Copley leads on WHBW. And ball 2, it misses low. On deck, you see also Reedy taking some hacks out there. She's got some shin guards out there too, because she's of course the catcher. Well, I tell you, if Kate's gonna swing and miss at that, she ain't gonna make any contact. 2-1. 2-1. Hopefully the quality of the video is good. 3-1, and once again, also waits on deck. Half of inning number 1. Don't worry, folks. It's a 7-inning game, so we still got time to come back. Again, a short Walker boots it. Gotta hurry. Bounces it down at first and got him. It only looked like out number 3 to me, but we might beg to differ. Good recovery there by Alexis Walker. Allison March, followed by Scarlett Backus and Caroline Deegan. It's Frank getting an explanation about that call. And we are ready for the second inning in just a minute. If that's one thing, you can't keep the balls in softball. Which makes me sad. Because that'd be a cool souvenir. At least that's just me speaking. Some fans here, there's a dog here. Big dog, to say the least. And you would only assume that if the weather was any better, there'd be a lot more fans here. And again, it's not a shabby turnout. Not a shabby turnout. So the only bear that didn't come up in the first, and Allison Marks is up. Three zero, top half of the second inning. Kate Murray trying to get a bounce back inning. She got the last two gone in the first courtesy of strikeouts. All right, 1-0. Getting set out here, the 1-0. Now, I'd like to remind you, Saturday's opening day game for Highland baseball. That'll be out in Hoover, North Canton. Obviously, we won't be there. We got a BW men's lacrosse game against Musking. I will be on the call for. Where else other than the beautiful George Finney Stadium Trestle Field? 1-2. And speaking of men's lacrosse, I don't know if you saw this or whatnot, but we just beat the lights out of Wilmington last Saturday, 29-0. Can you believe that? 29-0. I don't. And I missed it for the BW baseball game. I mean, with all due respect to Coach Harrison and stuff, but we got shut out there. And our lacrosse team, as they're swinging and a miss strike three. So 3 strikeouts now for Kate Murray. You struck out the last 3 batters she's faced. So anyways, losing my train of thought. That's the thing. It was a shutout against the Quakers, which is absolutely unbelievable. I don't care who you're going up against. If you shut out Team Lacrosse, my word. Popped up for also really Tigger. Good job by Elsa to hurry her way out there. So Backus is 0 for 2, and Caroline Deegan is the batter. Once it stays warm in this case scenario, we may never know. It looks like I'm bouncing up and down with the camera. That's probably because I am. Still in for Kate. Her first pitch coming up. One upstairs. Of course, that's insane to think. A 29-0 trouncing over Wilmington. As we're trying to beat John Carroll and men's lacrosse in the OAC finals. I know nothing's set in stone yet, but everything looks like it's funneling towards another VW University Heights OAC championship game in men's lacrosse. 3-0. Iowa will have to pound their faces in just before they leave for the North Coast Athletic Conference. Alexis Walker would be next. Ooh, it's a strike, 3-1, despite the fact that it was dropped by Elsa. So Kate bounces back. Three one. All right, there we go. Once 3-0, now 3-2. Now obviously Deegan's got to be on the lookout. Second full count she's faced today. Here's your payoff. And she'll walk. She'll touch first and then get back in the dugout. Because she is, of course, the pitcher. She'll re-enter. That's the thing you see in high school baseball and softball. Re-entry. Again, Capper runs for Deegan. Alexis Walker, who made 2 plays in that first inning, comes up to the plate. She's going to whoop one in a left out, sit down in fair territory, and put 2 on with 2 out. J.C. Collins is up, 2 on, 2 out after there was nobody on 2 out. Nothing, anything can't fix unless it's going to sit down the outfield. Unless it makes its way to the outfield and is not caught. Let me rephrase that. And that one's upstairs, 1-0 to J.C. Collins. That's the second hit today for Copley. They had their 6th base runner today. 4 via walks, 2 via hits. Hard to believe. Doing well, John. That one's taken for a strike, 1-1. Inning number 2. 3-0 Indians. Our Hornets try to pick up a win on opening day. There we go. 1-2. Good job. She's a strike away from giving up 0 runs in this inning. Let's hope that happens. Umpire. Stop play for a second as this pitch misses. 2-2, 2 out. Inning number 2, 2 on. Collins again, the batter. She is a center fielder for Copley. Here comes your 2-2 pitch. Out to deep left, going back over her head. Kalen's got to hurry because this is going to be 5-0. Alexis rifles one home, and it's no use. So after Addie Stewart had a bases clearing triple in the first, who's now up to the plate now, J.C. Collins hits a 2-run double. We're down in a deep 5-zip hole. Hot shot, and it's booted by Alexis on its way to left field for a hit. It'll happen. Thus, that run didn't score there, but Carmen Kunat's up in a 5-0 game as the route seems to be on here in Granger. 5-0 Copley. Hers at the corner. High in the air at the shallow right. It's going to be caught. All right, good job by Riley right there, but 2 more runs come home for Copley. They got themselves a good one, a 5-0 lead through 1.5. So 2 runs scored. Both RBI hits came to left field, wound up going to left field, whether it was the sharp ground ball by Addie Stewart or the deep line drive by J.C. Collins. The Indians having fun right now. You can see their softball team dancing. Our team not so much. Also, Reedy leading off, followed by Paige Kramer, followed by Kylie Martin. Caroline Deegan, she is the pitcher for Copley, as you know. She had a nice little 1-2-3 inning in the first. Looking to do it again. But hopefully we'll have other things to say. So Deegan getting all set up. Good throw down a second by the catcher in Allison March. Ooh, boy. Hopefully you're staying warm at home, folks, because I, for one, sure am not. Also, Reedy with the good guys down 5. Trying to get back in this thing. Also, wisely ways off 1-0. Did not get a single base run in that first inning, which is pretty rough. Hopefully things will change in the second. I'm confident things will eventually change. Good eye, 2-0. Wind really blowing in from right field to left field is what it seems like. As the wind is really hitting my back. 2-0, 3-0. Paige Kramer again on deck. Hope you folks are staying warm once again as it's 3-0. Pitch. Ooh, coming back with a strike there was Deegan. 3-1. Getting set once again. Deegan lets it go. And Elsa's going left. 3-2. After it was once upon a time 3-0. And now everyone can't catch a ball all of a sudden. But obviously Copley doesn't care. They're up 5-0. And on 3-2, this one's hit out to straightaway center, one gone. Another easy play for J.C. Collins, who has now caught 2 flyouts today and has had 2 RBIs. Paige Kramer trying to change our luck. Can Paige do it? And the lone senior on the team, backhanded by the first baseman, however, 2 gone. Good play there by Patty Stewart. Kylie is up, the third baseman. I see Copley jumping up and down on their dugout, or in their dugout, not on their dugout. That'd be a little odd. You can reach the top of the dugout. That one rolls 1-0. As you can tell, it's pretty easy to get up on top of our dugout on the first base side, but the Copley dugout, not so much. 2-0. All right. Kylie trying to get on base in any way, shape, or form. Anything will do. Luck will definitely do. It's 3-0. Michaela Euler, she would be next. 3-0, 2 out here in the second. Down in a 5-run hole. And there we go, our first walk of the day, our first base run of the day. Michaela is up. So there won't be a perfect game, which makes me happy. Also makes me sad because we won't have a perfect game either. There's one out to right, and it's going to be caught for the third out of the inning. Easy play again. Madison Maxwell got it. It will be the bottom half of the order for the Indians to kick off inning number 3. You can tell we look a little concerned out there considering how things are going. Copley, on the other hand, feeling pretty good about this. Yep, if I were them, I'd be feeling pretty good. How are you, sir? All right, good. Thank you. 5-0 lead for Copley. Things are really going well for them. I see Kate Murray back out there. She's going to try to limit damage, if not have zero damage in this third inning. So far, a rough start. 2 innings, 5 runs. Kate throws her only warm-up pitch. That's also probably why softball goes by much faster. Because there's not that much time in between innings, in between half innings either, I want to say. Sienna Myers leading off for Copley, followed by Madison Maxwell, followed by Allison Marks. Ball 1 out. We still need our first hit of the ball game. Copley's had at least 2. I think only 2, if I'm not mistaken. No, 3. 2-0. Oh, it's tough when you're struggling out there, but it's all right. Don't worry, folks. There we go, 2-1. 2-1. Kate getting set. Here she goes. In the air, shallow center field. Alexis Much has it. Madison Maxwell is up for Copley. Third inning, 1 out, 5-0. Copley leads, of course. Shows blank, gets one down, foul ball. Foul ball. Just barely. I don't know if we would have gotten Maxwell or whatnot, but it would have been mighty close. Obviously, everybody's got to play in, and the second baseman Riley's got to run towards the bag, perhaps. But she swings. So we got no contact. Now the bunt attempt can't be done. Well, it could be done, but it wouldn't be a smart idea. Oh boy, you talk about golfing one. That ball goes falling back. Maxwell in a 0-2 count. And here it comes. Jiggle. Allison Marks is up. She's 0 for 1 in this thing. Third inning, 5-0. Copley leads. I'm pretty sure we all knew that by now. I've said that a few times. Ball 1-0. Tomorrow it will be BW Baseball at Fisher Field. We're taking on the Bluffton Beavers, I want to say. I think they're the Beavers. No, it's Bluffton University. Coach Chow's alma mater, if I'm not mistaken. In a right, well hit. That'll sit down in foul territory. Of course, that's another thing about playing on a grass field. The ball dies, and it dies fast. It doesn't take several hops. It dies. Sometimes I wish it were a turf field. That would be pretty nice. No, some schools have it. This one's in my direction. That makes it 1-2. As you can tell, I'm not that athletic. Here comes the 1-2. 2-2. Obviously not a good day to wear dress shoes. Sorry, Mom. Your 2-2. Foul. Sorry about that, folks. Just need to get my way around. Trying to get that elusive 1-2-3 inning. 2-2 out inning number 3, however. Not gonna get that elusive 1-2-3 inning yet. Two balls, 2 strikes. 7th pitch of the at bat. Winds up being ball 3. Scarlett Backus. She would be next. Number 1 for Copley. Quite literally in the lineup, and number 1, the number. And there we go. A 1-2-3 inning, courtesy of a swing and a foul tip in the mid. Good bounce back by Kate Murray. Will be Riley Hogue, Caitlin Carmody, and Alexis Much leading off for the Black and Green Brigade. 2.5 innings through this thing. Still 5-0 Copley. 1-2-3 runs is what we say. And drives is what Coach Brent wants. Deegan is gonna get back out there. Why wouldn't she? She's only given up 1 walk so far today. Down by 5. Copley, of course, halfway to the mercy rule. So, Caroline Deegan. She's having herself a dandy so far. 1 walk, 1 base runner, of course. Not too many strikeouts. I don't think any strikeouts now that I stop and think about it. But she's got the outs. Riley Hogue, the second baseman. Up for the Hornets. We're going to need something cooking soon. And by something soon, hopefully it's soon and not eventual. 5-0. Ball 1. Of course, Granger, Ohio, not Highland High School, but where the old Granger Elementary building used to stand, is our setting 2-0. As you can tell, the playground still stands, but the school itself does not, and it makes me kind of sad. I went to Hinckley Elementary School, not Granger. 2-1. Of course, makes me a little bit envious of those new schools, including the one behind the baseball field, because I did not get that. 3-1. Caitlin Carmody is waiting on deck. Waiting on deck. Here comes the 3-1. 4-1. So Riley's on base. How do you know? Been 1 bite at a time, folks. You dare try to bunt. I'd be half tempted to. I don't know if that's just me or whatnot. I see the corners playing in. Yep, that's exactly what she meant to do. And now in some hot soup, but safe. Good job by number 17, Riley Hogue. But now Caitlin Carmody may want to reconsider the bunt. I would if I were her. She definitely reconsiders the bunt. There's a spike down at first, though, too. 50 minutes through the live stream. 5-0 Copley. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. This time the catcher March doesn't even bother gunning it down to first. 1-2. 2-2. Ooh, pump fake down to first. Again, Riley at first. Count those ones. 0-2 has now become 2-2. 0 out in this inning. And that's strike 3. Alexis comes up to the plate. Riley at first again. Alexis trying to get our first hit of the ball game. And speak of the Devils, single into center field. Willie's up to the dish. 1 out in the 3rd inning. 2 on, 1 out. Looks like everybody's playing in. They're anticipating a bunt, strike, and the catcher basically walked up to the circle on that. 0-1 to Lily. Obviously can't bunt anymore. Well, you could, but they're obviously aware of it. Deegan wants to go. Lily's gonna watch. Down to first. Uh-oh, got her in trouble. Ball escapes into left center field. This could be a run. This could be trouble. But instead, it will be runners in scoring position. All right, there we go. 1-1, 1 out in the 3rd inning. Willie Horton gonna watch ball 2 outside. He half tempted to Walker, got the play at any base. And then you have to deal with Kate Murray. 2-1. High in the air. That's going to be a waste of an FF caught. What a play. No, it's foul. Excuse me. Couldn't tell from here the pool is blocking that pool right there. Whoopsie doodles. Almost got out of it. Oh, cool. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom half of inning number 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom half of inning number 3. 1 out, 2. Once again, Kate Murray's waiting on deck. Will Kate come up? Will she come up with the bases low? Will she come up with 2 out? Will she come up with 1 out? Who knows? Who knows? She's going to come up with the bases low, and she's out. Oh, my goodness, what a play. What a great snap throw there by Allison Marks. That may have helped them out. Kate Murray is up. Two on, 2 out. A heads up play. Allison Marks gunning it down to Scarlett Backus. We'll be leading off the 4th inning. Ball 1 to Kate Murray and a gun down to Deegan. One and oh. That's the count at least. Roller to second, easy play, lob down, 3 gone. So there will not be any runs cashed in despite our best efforts. Backus, Deegan, Walker leading off for Copley. Fourth inning coming up here in WHBW. Well, guys, how are you staying warm right now?
I'm by the heater.
I would stay by the heater, but I got a game to announce. Looks like we're still in good spirits, which is always a good sign to see. Number one, see if the good guys ejected. Big defense is what we want. We got the big defense. Let's hope so. Top of the order, due up for the Indians. They got a 5-run cushion. Ooh, good stab there by Elsa. Elsa's gonna lead off the fourth inning, by the way. Here we go. Ooh, missed the target badly. 1-0. Almost halfway through this thing, which is kind of hard to believe. Might do in less than an hour. Game actually going by pretty slowly, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's me. Misses 2-0. 2-0. Nobody out here in the fourth. Nobody on either. But that might be in trouble now as Caroline Deegan may come up with a run on at first. 3-0. Ooh, good pitch there by Kate Murray, making it 3-1. We do have a hit today, courtesy of Alexis out there at short. So we're not in danger of being no hits. That's always a good thing. Foul ball off the screen. Thank God the screen's there. That could have taken me out. Well, really could have taken rubber off right there, blow. Right there. But I was heading right for it. But you got the gist. Full count. Here's the payoff. Hot shot, center field. Lily Horton's got it. Not easy by any means. So she bounces back, Kate, from a 3-0 count. Caroline Deegan trying to help out her own cause. She's got 3 shutout innings under her belt and 2 walks to her credit, both pitching wise and at the dish. And it's 1-0. Fourth inning. Copley scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Misses high and away. 2-0. I can only imagine everybody out there on the field's much colder than I am. I'm in a sweater. 3-0. Alexis Walker waits on deck. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. All right, good comeback there by Kate, making it 3-1. Kate's thrown a lot of pitches today, that's for sure. She's having quite the workout. But she's fought back to make it a full count after it was once upon a time 3-0. 1 gone here in the fourth. Payoff. Uh-oh, that's an left. I'll sit down for a base hit. So Deegan holds out her own cause. She'll be lifted for Capper. As Alexis Walker comes up. And see if Ellis is going to snap down to first. Like what Marks did for the Indians. I tell you today, the wind's making it a little colder, as you might expect. Ball, snap, pump fake. There's one on and Capper, courtesy of a Deegan single, and one out. Strike and another pump fake. That makes it 1-1 with one out. Fourth. Getting ready. Here's a pitch. Ball, snap throws, safe. Walker is up. I believe she has also walked twice today, if I'm not mistaken. High up in the air to second, first, or a snow cone catch. Almost a disaster, but Kate's right there, two gone. Watch out, it's JC Collins. JC Collins has a two-run double to her credit. Two gone in the fourth inning. Ball one, and now she's calling a sandwich. Throw down short, out. Good play. Good heads-up play by Elsa Reedy. We're halfway home. Copley again a donut in this inning. And it's still, however, 5-0. Trying to stay warm. It's almost impossible. It'll be Elsa, Paige, and Kylie leading off. One might say the meat of the order. Yep, Coach Brent definitely confirms that. Getting back out there is Caroline Deegan. Chilly day. Feels like a winter day instead of a spring day. Don't see steam coming out of anybody's mouths, but I do see a lot of people shivering. Already, who had that good gun down a second, is leading off for the Black and Green Brigade. Deegan having a dandy so far. He gets back. And also is going to eyeball 1-0. Bottom half of the fourth inning, so we're now officially halfway through this thing. 1-0. Also, we'll wait on that. 1-1. Oh, you God, it's so cold out here. I'm just saying. Sun ain't coming out. 2-1. Some players stay near the heater in the dugout. Yeah, we installed a heater. Plugged in here, I ought to say. So there is that. 2-1. 3-1. Paige waits on deck. Also trying to get on base in any way, shape, or form. Here we go. 3-1. 4-1. Paige Kramer comes up to the plate. Trying to get the runner down to at least second. She's the first baseman. Everybody preparing for a bunt. Let's see if it happens or whatnot. Nope, it's a strike. I think that's the fourth walk issued today for Deegan. He's given up one hit. Cage trying to get something going. Strike 2. 1 on, nobody out. But no runs cashed in this inning. 0-2, gun set here, the pitch. Ball, and Elson's going to make it down second. Good jump there by Elsa Reedy. Here's your 1-2. Page is going to go right back to the circle, throw down a first, 1 gone. Runner does make it down a third. Is Kylie Morton has a good chance of cashing her in, hopefully. Kylie Martin with the good guys down 5 in the 4th. Fly ball ought to use the trick. That's the first. We're going to score a run on that. So we won't be shut out. Good job by Elsa to get on base, view the walk, get to second on the wild pitch, and then get down to third on the ground out, and then get home on the ground out. On a later ground out, I ought to say. Michaela Euler is up. 4th inning, we will not be shut out today. Michaela's going to launch ball 1. Wow. Oh, we scored a run without even getting a hit. How about that? Or an error. Just some darn good base running. That's all. On 1 walk. 1 up. 1 ball becomes 2 ball. So Deegan gets set the pitch. I think she may have gone. They peel down. Strike 2-1. 2-1. 4th inning, 5-1 now our score. And now it's 2-2. County. So Deegan with a bit of a rough inning, giving up 1 run so far. Hopefully we can make it 2 runs, if not 3, 4, 5, just to get back in. I know we're back in it now. We scored the only run of the last 2 innings so far, but still. On 2-2, Michaela wisely lays off, making it a full count. Riley would be next. Payoff. Roller to third. She might outleg this. It's spiked down and thinking about going down to second. Now you got to retreat. Good job. Good job by Michaela. Thinking otherwise. Can't be too greedy, folks. Riley Hug is the batter. Michaela Euler at first. There are 2 gone. Ball one, gun down at first, not going to get her. Down by as much as 5 at one point, now down by 4 here in inning number 4. You see the score. I don't know if you can or whatnot, because sometimes the scoreboard won't show it. Ball 2. Well, it says 5-1 the 4th inning, 2-0 count. And there's one in here at the shallow right base hit. 2 on and 2 out for Kaylin Carmody. Kaylin trying to get something going for the good guys. Down 4. In inning number 4, showing bunt. Got the good one down to the circle, but the throw down to first is going to escape. Here comes the runner ready to score. Throw home. Offline. It is 5-2. High risk, high reward. So we're showing some fight out here. As Alexis Mott, she does have a hit to her credit today. It's coming up back to the top half of the order. Caroline Deegan. Has to deal with the tying run. At the dish for the first time today. There's strike 1. We got Riley at third, Kaylin at second. 2 going here in the 4th inning. Now down 3. Alexis down 0-2. Up, we will have Colin Stewart and Kunat leading off in the 5th inning. If they can get to the 5th inning. They will not yet. 1-2. 1-2. Here's the count once again. Hot shot in the hole left for a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the second run. It's 5-4. So we are indeed showing a whole lot of fight out here. As Alexis delivers with a 2-run single into left. 8th batter of the inning. They got someone cooking in the bullpen. There'll be Lily Horton coming up. Tying run is on base for us. As we can really make things uncomfy for Copley if we haven't already. Their 5-0 lead has been reduced to 5-4. Yep, you see Kate trying to hype up the troops. Alexis on at first. Ball 1, throw down first. Didn't get her. Good job. Four runs already home in this 4th inning. And the 4th at least. 1-0. Ball 2. One of the wheels falling off Deegan. Got to deal with the go-ahead runner at the dish for the first time today. So coming up. 3-0. And Kate Murray would be next. If I'm Willie, I don't swing. That's just me. I'm always conservative on a 3-0 count, but that's just me speaking. And that's why. Tying run scoring position for the first time today. Things are not looking too good for Copley. We got a right-hander going to the bullpen. Far side. That's Kate Murray. Is going to whoop one up the middle. It's dropped. It is dropped. This ball game is tied. How about Kate Murray on that with luck being on her side? The good guys have rallied from 5 down. A good 2-out rally. 4 of our runs have come with 2 outs in this inning as the baseball Congo line continues. We have batted around. A tough play by the shortstop, Alexis Walker, who cannot for the life of her hold on. And Alexis cruised home. All of a sudden, there's a good feeling on in our dugout. There's a really good feeling in our dugout, folks. I'd feel good too if I were them, and Deegan's gonna stay out there. Houston, I thought they won. Who did they play? Oh, Gonzaga. They beat Gonzaga. They beat Gonzaga. Ball one as everything continues to go from bad to worse for Caroline Deegan. 5-5 tie. Also, Reedy's up. She kicked off this inning with a walk. She's getting up the last 6 batters on base. Oh, a pump fake 2-0. Started with Michaela Euler on base, and everything just snowballed for Copley. 2-1, obviously got played safe. See Paige Kramer getting loose. Kate Murray staying on the bases. That's a little surprising. 5-5 tie here in the 4th. Strike 2, so she's a strike away from finally ending what's been nothing short of a nightmare inning for her. Yeah, I'm not complaining. 2-2. Ooh, it's 3-2. Runners are going to get a jump start now. Paige Kramer would be next. You see her getting loose. Full count. We'll see what Deegan has to deal with here on the payoff. And it's a swing and a miss. But damage was done, and my goodness, was damage done. Down 5-0. Heading into the bottom 4th, it has become a 5-5 tie. All of a sudden, there's some newly found pressure against the Indians. Lots of 5s out there. 5-5 in inning number 5. Kate Murray, who's had back-to-back shutout innings, will have to make it 3 straight. It was a 10-batter inning for the good guys in the 4th. So if we can strong out 5th, 6th, and get 5 more runs in the next 2 innings, we'll win via the mercy rule. No, Sarita gets back, even though she did get out to end the inning. She did walk and did score to kick off the 4th inning. Kick off that rally. Yes, sir. Here we go. Ready to resume. JC Collins watching strike 1. Kate Murray's got confidence once again. At least I would if I were her. 1. I really have a lot of confidence now. Playing her like a fiddle. It's 0-2. 0-2 to JC Collins. Kate getting back in there. Comes the 0-2. Ooh, good eye there by Collins. Kate in the 5th inning. 1-2 pitch. Ball. Misses. Collins has 2 RBIs to her credit. Goes a double back in the 2nd. Now it's a full count. That was once upon a time 0-2. Collins trying to get on base. Kate Murray trying to do otherwise. Hit in the air at the straightaway center for Roy Horton to snag 1 gone. Addie Stewart, who had a bases clearing triple in the 1st inning, comes back up to the plate. We're going to shift to the left, the outfield at least. You can see the left fielder, Kaylin Carmody, doing so. Of course, Katie Grimes doesn't hit for us, but she is indeed outright today. Hot shot up the middle, off the bat. Wow, I haven't seen that in a while. Base hit. So that one saved. Really didn't save anything, but you got the gist. Still odd to say the least. Carmen Kuna. She is the batter for Copley. Addie Stewart at first, 1 out. Might want to watch out. But she's going to swing and ground 1 up the middle for a base. It takes a weird hop off the fringe, you might say. So back-to-back pitches lead to back-to-back hits. Sienna Myers is indeed the batter as Coach Frank going to talk things over. We'll see if that's the end of the line for Kate or whatnot. Might be just a pep talk. Got to deal with Stewart at 2nd. And Kunat at 1st. Excuse me. Stewart at 2nd. Kunat at 1st. 1 gone. 5th inning. Sienna Myers. I'm paranoid for a bunt, but that's just me. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Strike 1, 0-1. Cannot let go, ball get past you if you are Elsa. Misses 1-1. Kate Murray, who hasn't really had that many issues since the 2nd inning, may have to deal with some here. 5-5 tie in the 5th. 1-1 coming up. Roller foul, first base side. Ooh, it splashes in the puddle. Forgot there was a puddle right there. That's what happens when you play on the grass field. Some schools have turf, like BW at Fisher Field. 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air again towards the puddle. And that ball's all muddy, my goodness. Well, it ain't softball or baseball unless you got it all dirty. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sienna Myers, the batter. Myers, number 10 for Copley. She's the second baseman. Roll to third, step on the bag. Good job. Throw down to first. Oh, so close. Good job by Kylie. Good job by Kylie. Madison Mitchell comes up to the plate. 2 on and 2 out. 5th inning. 5-5's our tie. Our score, too. Ball, good stab, and the runner's going to stay as a result. Kate Murray, and a 1 ball, no strike count, getting sent. We'll see what Kate has in stock here. 1-0 coming up. Is looped into left center. That's going to break the tie. Throw down to Alexis. 6-5 Copley. Gunned down by Alexis, but obviously far too late. It's all right. Madison Maxwell. Excuse me. Maxwell makes it 6-5 Indians. Now Allison Marks is off. Copley reclaims the lead after a tough 4th inning for them. Good stab there by Elsa. 1-0. Kate Murray has to get this out. Limit damage. 1-0. Roar right back. Oh no, it's off Kate, and the base is going to be loaded. That just took a bad hop. No one to blame at all on that. And Scarlett Backus is up. You see the sun coming back out. Coach Brent still with faith in Kate. Looks like they might have a pinch runner out there from March, which makes sense. She is the catcher after all. Bases juice, 2 out, 5th inning. Copley ahead, 6-5. Gotta get Backus out. No ifs, ands, or buts. No other way around it. Will Kate get her out? Foul ball. Thank God. If that were fair, that would be at least 8-5. If not worse. Top half of the 5th, 6-5. Copley leads. It's been quite the war out here. Ooh, 1 away. 1, and as you can tell, ain't nobody in the bullpen. Pretty lonely over here. Good job to block it there by Elsa. It is 2-1. Number 9, Weeb is the WIEB, Weeby or something like that. I think it's Weeb. Is that first? Ooh, a strike away from getting out of it. She did foul tip it back, unfortunately. Limiting the damage, hopefully. We'll see if Kate can do it or whatnot. We'll see if this is her last inning or whatnot. Oh no, out to left, going after it though, and making the catch is Kaylin Carnegie. So damage limited, but damage done. Good job by Kate to dance out of a bases loaded situation. Answer back is right. And the good guys are down by 1. We'll see if they still trot out Caroline Deegan in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It'll be Paige Kramer, Kylie Martin, Michaela Euler. Those are the folks leading off the bottom half of the 5th inning for us. Looks like that is number 5, actually. That would be Damak. I don't know. All I know is that it's a new pitcher for Copley. She's getting her first warm-ups in, the right-hander. And what could be a save situation if she gets the last 3 innings of work under her belt. Alrighty, the throw down second means Paige Kramer is coming up to bat. 5, 6, and 7 for the good guys. Let's see what Paige can do out here. Good guys down 6-5. What do we have in stock? Hopefully the weather will get warmer soon as home plate umpire dishes or dries off home plate, wipes off home plate, dries off home plate. Whatever you want to say, you got the gist. What will Paige, our only senior on the team, do here? Launch ball 1. That's what Paige will do. You see her banner right there, right in the middle of the screen. In fact, you probably had a good look at it all day because it is right where the camera is being aimed. Hot shot into, skipped over the puddle, foul, 1-1. It can still be used. 22 Capper's out and right. So Copley rolling with a few subs. They're just gonna eyeball 2-1. 5th inning, 6-5 once again. Copley leads. Opening day here, even though it sure as heck doesn't feel like a warm spring day. Paige fouls 1 again to right. Two and two to Paige, the star senior waiting. She's going to ground 1 up the middle, and it's booted by the second baseman, but that wasn't going to be an easy play. Nice try by Myers as Kylie comes up. I think that's the first time Paige has gotten on base today. There's a bunt, and Kylie fouled it. Coach Brent trying to talk about a play out there for the good guys. That's how you see in softball plays. I don't see that in baseball, really, folks. Another bunt. Oh, no, that's off the mask of the umpire, but it looks like he's fine. Let's hope he's fine. I don't know why umpires wear masks behind the plate. Anyways, Kylie can't bunt anymore, because if she could and fouls it, then that's strike three, and that's just baseball or softball suicide. 1-2. Page stays flat-footed. Good idea. 1-2, your count. Here it comes. Found back. Almost a great play by the fan. One, two, Kamak wants to go. Ooh, a good stab by the catcher makes it 2-2. Still, yes, it is. Still Allison Marks. 2-2, getting set here. Pitch coming up. Ground ball back up the middle, base hit. Pitch goes down to second. Go ahead run on base. And Michaela Euler is your batter. Let's see what Michaela can do. Ain't nobody out. The Indians are preparing for a bunt. Looks like she wants to do it so badly, and she is. She's going to pop and foul back. And head right to Riley Hogue, who's on deck. Michaela waiting. Ball, and it gets away, and we got the tying run about 60 feet away. 1-1, so now obviously I assume Michaela won't bunt, but you never know. Looks like she's ready for it. And she'll foul it. Looks like a safety squeeze play. One ball, two strikes. Obviously, she can't bunt. And that's a ground ball, fair ball, in trouble, and Page will hold. So frustrating at bat, to say the least, as Riley Hogue comes up. What will Riley do in this case scenario? Riley with the tying run about 60 feet away and one gone in the fifth. Third baseman playing in. Really in. Bunt. Foul. Looks like we can't bunt the ball. That's certainly odd. It ain't easy, but still. Let's see if Riley can do it here. Page is at third. Kylie's at second. There is one out. One attempt, it's fouled. And there it is again. Failure to bunt the ball. We just need a hit. I'll get anywhere deep in the outfield because that'll tie it up. Oh, you gods, I'm at 20% already. 0-2. Ball one, it is 1-2. How am I already at 20%? Just sworn I wasn't having the, what do you call it, phone that bright. 1-2. That's going to get away. Page. Hold. Page hold. 2-2 is your count. To Riley Hogue. There's a good job to fight that thing foul. Still 2-2. Definitely nerve-wracking AB right here. Three and two. Full count. One gone to Riley. Page at third. Kylie at second once more. Full count. One gone. Payoff. That's going to get away, but Page holds. And then Page got hit with the ball. But here we go now with Kaylin Carmody, the number 9 hitter, playing at any base for Copley, 5th inning, 6-5. Indians lead. Kamak struggling. Watch, he does rifle a strike in there. It's 0-1. This is the number 9 hitter. He did have a bunt for a run, I believe, earlier today. Oh, no, it's 0-2 on the foul tip of the Mets. Yes, cashed in 2 runs, I want to say. Obviously, she ain't going to bunt with the bases loaded because, come on, that'd be an easy stop on the plate, especially with 2 strikes now. Good eye, 1-2. No clue how anyone can stay so calm in this case scenario. 2-2 upstairs. Kamak waiting to pitch to Carmody. We'll see what Kaylin's gun stop. A strikeout swing. That's what she's gun stop. It is Alexis Munch to the dish. Probably the most critical at bat of the ball game. Bases juice 2 out. Good guys down 1. That's going to get away. Page decides not to run home. A walk will do. You'll take a walk because it ties the game. Alexis scored a run last time on drop pop-up by Walker. As this one's in the air out to right, but catchable. 3 gone. So a bases loaded situation will not be anything. 6th inning count. John, can you hold this for me, the gimbal, for a quick second? I got to charge up my phone.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir. So apologies if the footage here is not as good now, folks. Thank you, John. No, I apologize if you see a shaky screen. Yes, that is indeed a shaky screen. But I have to do it because my phone is not working when it comes to battery anymore. But I heard I am getting a new phone. My family and I were supposed to get new phones today. Question is, will we get them? So apologies in advance for a shaky screen. Doesn't help when the weather's in the low 40s. Capra caught the 3rd out of the inning for those Copley Indians. Kate Murray gets back out there. Good catch by Elsa. We'll have 2, 3, and 4 up in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's exactly what we need. Number 5, Cam X up. Ball 1. And Kate Murray's going to let this thing go. Right in there, 1-1. 6-5 Copley. We had that crooked 5 in the 4th inning, but otherwise nothing on the scoreboard. Only coming up in the air, right to short. Good catch by Alexis. Once again, I'm so sorry for the screen shaking. I know you're so used to the gimbal by now, but my phone battery ain't working. Making me sad. Alexis Walker is up. Ball 1 upstairs, 1-0. Copley with a 1-run advantage out here in WHBW. If you're new here, hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon, so you know when we go live. One shot out the center. Louis Horton's not going to make the play. It goes all the way to the wall, and a good throw down a second by Katie. JC Collins is up. The viewership here today has been rather sad, and it makes me sad. Tell your friends about this live stream. The more the merrier. I know there's no NCAA D1 men's basketball tournament going on right now. So why not watch some high school softball? Why not watch Kate gonna strike 0-1? Wasn't the best pitch, but what they say, anything will do. Oh, 1. 0-2. Copley is ahead by 1 in the 6th. Kate's gonna let it go. Ooh, it missed. 1-2. Willie's gonna be leading off the bottom half of the 6th. Here comes your 1-2. Fouled off the cage. Fouled off the cage, making it 1-2 still. The pitch to third. Oh, no throw down, or throw down rather, instead of a simple tag out, but 2 gone. Good play by Kylie nonetheless. Addie Stewart, who has 3 RBIs to her credit. She comes up to the plate. Addie Stewart, what will she do here? Just need 1 more out. That's right. And that's not out. That's a 7-5 ball game. Addie Stewart once again delivers as the runner and Alexis Walker comes home. Brent still sticking with Kate out there. Kunat is up. Strike 1. Good comeback there by Kate. 7-5 now, Copley leads. A real barn burner today. In the air at the shallow right center for a base hit. Katie's got that in. Well, she did get it in, but runners at the corners. And Sienna Myers is up. Looks like Coach Brent staying in the dugout. Interesting decision. Myers is up. 2 on and 2 out. Always a difficult scenario when the opposing team is threatening, the opposing school is threatening, and has threatened with a run. 1-0. There's one out to deep left field. Nobody's getting that. It's going to be at least 9-5 after this. Alexis, no, 8-5 after this. Runner and Kunot holds as Myers really got a good hit into that one. Capper comes up to the dish, 8-5 Indians. Eight to 5. Wheels starting to fall off Kate now all of a sudden. Oh, thank God. And I think Coach Brent says, you know what? I think you had yourself a dandy today. Kaylin's going to check in the circle. Okay, Murray's not feeling upset about it, so there is that. Always a good thing to see. I mean, sometimes it happens. She did the best she could, Kate Murray. Certainly did the best she could. She had really good intentions, to say the least. No denying that. Looks like number 25, Melissa Murray, is going to do it. Caitlin Carmody is out. Kate Murray takes over left. Melissa Murray takes over in the circle. 8 to 5. They got runners in scoring position. Capper to the dish. We got a left-hander to face the left-hander. And a tough game so far. We did score 5 in the fourth once again. Otherwise, that was it. It's been frustrating. All it takes is one more round to get back in this baby. So all it takes, folks, one thing. Melissa trying to get that third out of the inning. Kate won 5.2 today, gave up 8 runs, but we're still not out of it yet. I assure you that. I keep on saying that, but you got the gist. Swing and a mess. I haven't the foggiest what Capper's trying to do out there. Well, I'm not going to complain. It's 0-1. Eva Capper, I think, is her name. And it's 0-2. So this is a strike away from getting her first out of the inning and third out of this inning. For Highland, at least. For us. Coming up. Lobs it. Still a strike away. Have no fear, folks. Also got set. Here it comes. 2-2. Just need to stay calm. There's no denying that, folks. Alyssa getting set. Here's the pitch. Good stab by Elsa, but the count is full. Capper, full count. March would be next. Payoff. March comes up with the bases loaded. Now the Indians can really bust this thing wide open. Let's see if the Indians are capable of doing it or whatnot. 8-5, Copley leads. Top of the sixth. We have not been winning at all today. There we go. It's 0-1. Austin March is indeed the batter. Let's go. Sharp ground ball, good play, good throw, good out. Riley Hogue right there. 2, 3, 4 due up for the Black and Green Brigade. Down by 3. That's 3. Yep, John. Just need to turn off my portable charger if it turns off. I'm turn this thing off. Hold on a minute. John, can you hold my gimbal for a second? I just need can hold the power button on for 3 seconds. Yep, there we go. Now all I gotta do is put it on. This thing likes to be a little finicky at times. Yeah, I think I need help. Oh, yes. Thank you. And my hands are so cold, that's the issue. Yeah, I hear ya. Perfect. There we go. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Jamax staying out there, folks. Willie leads off, followed by Kate, followed by Elsa. You can tell Copley not really staying warm right now. See number 12, Katie, right there. She's going to be probably warming up. At least I assume she is. Willie to lead things off in the bottom half of inning number 6. Good guys down 8-5. Willie leads off by watching strike 1. 8-5, one more inning left after this. More than likely, Leslie score an impeccable 13 runs. Ball 1, that's all right. That's good. 1-1. This is the second pitcher used by Copley today. Only coming up. Misses. Katie cooking in the pen right now. Two one coming up. There's a hot shot into the center and it's dropped. And it goes to the wall. Capper rifles it down to the cutoff. Dropped by J.C. Collins. And that's how the inning begins. Kate Murray trying to get some frustration out perhaps. As you see, Elsa got all hyped up. Tying run is indeed on deck. Ball one that misses low as the catcher, and March walks up. Chilly day. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball upstairs. It's 2-0. I don't know how one can stay warm. I've been out here for over 2 hours. Coming up. 3-0. Also waiting patiently on deck. Three and 0. Getting set here. Kamak. Woo, fires a strike in the Kate. 3-1 your count. Kamak's giving up 4 base runners today. 3 in the 5th. 1 so far in the 6th. 2 so far in the 6th now as Kate Murray walks. Here is Elsa Reedy. Upstairs 1-0. Page would be next. With nobody out here in the 6th and the good guys down 3. Tying run is at the plate. 2-0. Misses. Plump faked by March. All of a sudden, Cameron can't find the dish. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. And now she does, so it's 2-1. Getting set here, the pitch. Elsa in a left for a base hit. The runner holds at third. They are juiced up now for Paige Kramer. The go-ahead run. So Copley in some trouble out here in the 6th inning. As there's nobody out. Lily at third. Lily at third and Kate at second and Elsa at first. And the senior, Paige Kramer, is up. Everybody breaks. Yes, sir. Big at bat. Big at bats coming up. Page is up. We're ready. Strike one. Again, bases juiced. Nobody out. 8-5 score. Tying run at first. 0-2. Page got a little too antsy, I guess. It's all right. Still 0-2. Still up there. Roll to first. Throw down home gets 1. Throw down to first gets 2. And you talk about something the doctor ordered for Copley. We definitely ordered a double play. Kylie Martin is up. She represents a tying run. Hammock came back, didn't she? And then there's a ball, it dances away, but everybody holds. Kate is still at third, and Elsa is still at second. 1 ball, no strike. Not to count. It's been a long game of softball, to say the least. 8-5. There's one at the center, but I think that's caught. So another bases loaded situation that winds up being nothing for the good guy. That's tough. That is rather tough. We had 8-5 here in the seventh inning. Spirits are still high for the good guys. I mean, the bats have certainly woken up, but still frustrating to see. Shut them down, that's right. We need to do so. We will be back. It's leading off for Copley in the seventh inning. 8-5 high scoring, spit swabbing, blow by blow game. Punch by punch game too, but I just said that. I would not be mistaken. Scarlett Backus. She is indeed leading off. Melissa Murray checking in for, or in the circle for the seventh inning. Ooh, good jump and catch there by Alexis. Gets everybody all riled up. It is atop the order for Copley. What's been a high-scoring affair. My phone is losing battery like it's going out of style, meanwhile. First pitch. Has to twist out of the way. One ball, no strike. What's the gang set? Here comes the first pitch after that. That's right, the third. Good catch by Kylie. One gone. Will be Michaela leading off the bottom half of the seventh, followed by Riley, followed by Caitlin. Oh, you got just the bottom of the order. But everything's all good. Don't panic. Not digging. There we go. 0-1. Down by 3 here in the seventh. Strike 2, 0-2. Good pitch right there. And the Wizards trying to get out number 2 out here. Rolls one up the middle for a base hit. That one didn't even look like a strike either. That's some good hitting if I ever say so. Once this Walker is up. And to make matters worse, it looks like it's starting to rain a little bit. Number 19, Coogan. No. Backus. Not Scarlett Backus, but another Backus that begins with the letter S is going to be pinch running. Copley trying to make this a little more difficult for us. Murray still waiting. See some rain starting to come on down. Almost as if it's like the next contestant on The Price is Right. Prepare for a bunt. But instead, she'll take the whole way. 0-1. Will be the bottom half the ordeal up for the Black and Green Brigade in the Bottom half of the seventh. If we reach the bottom half of the seventh. In the air, out to left, well hit, and good catch there by Kaylin. Collins is up. So my AirPods aren't doing that well right now, so I'll take them out. Yeah. First pitch is a ball, and the run goes down second. Good throw by Alexis Scotter. Well, it's all coming down to this, folks. Sorry if the audio's a little different now. Bear with me for half an inning. And now I'm at 20%. Again, I was using my phone charger, which was why you saw a shaky screen in the top half of the sixth. But it is indeed the bottom half of the order due up for the Black and Green Brigade. Michaela gonna kick things off, followed by Riley, followed by Kaylin. This will be far from an easy task. Will be a rather difficult test. Copley just needs 3 more outs, but we just need 3 more runs to keep this game afloat. Michaela Euler is up. Bottom half of the seventh. Nobody out. Nobody on either. Michaela, in fact, is, as you might expect, leading off. Bottom half of the seventh inning. First pitch. Ooh, that one's fired in there, 0-1. My goodness. Anything get on base? I'll take anything. No denying that. Bonnet's out there. Michaela might get on base after this. She's safe. Good hustle. Riley Hogue is up. Michaela did a dandy of a job right there. The corners are ready for a bunt. Bunt starts a ball, throw down first. Safe, good. Gotta be careful if you're Michaela. Ain't no denying that. Kaylin waiting patiently on deck. Corner's going in. But swinging at this one, hanging out to right where it's caught. Good catch there by Capper. Tough right there. But Kaylin is up with 1 out. Ground ball is going to end the game. She's bunting, and bunts it foul. I don't know about this, folks. I think it's a little too risky to bunt in this case scenario. Nothing and 1 to Kaylin. He's going to launch ball 1, 1-1. 1-1 with 1 out. 1 runner on base. Tying run, Alexis Munch on deck. At least what could be the tying run. Popped up and, ooh, foul, thankfully. Nice hustle there by Stewart, but couldn't get there. It's 1-2. Been a really frustrating game for us, but we can change it. We're down to our last out, though. Good dive in there by Michaela. Alexis, our last hope. 8-5, Indians lead. Bottom half of the 7th. Alexis might end it here as it's a ground ball third. Throw down to first is in time and the game is over. And so Copley takes this thing 8-5. We'll drop the 0-1 on the season. I know we're going to complain about that, but that certainly looked like the right call to me. Well, that's it. We're done for the afternoon time room. Thanking you. I can finally get home and get warm. Till next time, goodbye, everybody.